When you get it on.
Take it, man.
I'll go jetway.
Alrighty.
Who was it that told me to fly from Nice to Geneva?
Geneva, yeah, Nice to Geneva, N-I-C-E Geneva. Anyway, I gotta go, boys.
Catch
Have
you
a
later.
good one.
It's fun talking. Apart from like just real life stuff though, I feel like some VAs, especially like BA Virtual, since they have like real life training captains and everything else that help the VA operate, you get, I don't know, I don't want to say close because I don't actually know how close it is yet, but you know, you could always be a at-home captain. You learn stuff. It's cool.
I mean, I think it all applies on how rigorously you apply the simulator, right? People get certified on simulators all day, every day. So.
Yeah, of course, but it's not just that also, like, obviously you can choose how much you want to apply, but there's, at least for BA Virtual, they have SOPs that they want you to have a decent level of realism.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, oh, sorry, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can make the simulator as, you could add SOP, you know, think about all, like, when they're in those actual sims, they're doing all sorts of SOPs and checklists and engine failure situations, you know, it's not just, well, let's fly through the Grand Canyon, you know, which is what I do, but yeah, no, I totally think that you could get a lot out of this sim.
Oh yeah. And the great thing is you just have to Google it. Like, you could join so easily. It's,
yeah.
You're old enough, obviously. Yeah. Has anyone got an experience of how the military sort of licenses work in VATSIM? I always found those really cool.
No,
like
but I wanted to do that, actually. I was looking into it. It seems like there's two places you can do the ratings at.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've always wondered how people get to fly on VATSIM with military call signs and fighter jets.
Well, you could just do it. You could just do it. I think it's the same thing with like the pilot ratings. I don't think they actually do anything. It's not like ATC ratings where it gives you different positions and things like that.
Well, you can fly those planes. It's just, I think you won't be able to utilize their performance. So you won't be able to like go fucking Mark 1 through fucking airspace, or you'll get told off and disconnected. So
no, you can totally do that if you ask permission. Yeah, I mean, you could say I would want to unrestricted climb. I think the Mach thing is a little bit different, right? I've done unrestricted climbs. I ask for that all the time on VATSIM.
I've done that with my CJ4 because the fucking Asobo one climbs like a goddamn rocket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can I do a high rate of climb? And they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm gonna
do
level off for a second.
Yeah, people do acrobatics IRL all the time too. I think what it really lets you do is it just tells the air traffic controller that you know what you're doing. So say if something's a little bit like higher congested times and you want to fly in restricted spaces, they're gonna know that you maybe know what you're doing around those areas. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's the same with the pilot rating. It just tells the air traffic controller, like, hey, this guy knows this thing. You know, you can maybe just tell him this procedure or something rather than giving him vectors or whatnot.
What I love is when controllers, when you do something the proper and procedural way without like full instruction, they'll give you the regular instruction they give everyone. People don't usually do it right, and then it obviously upsets the controllers because now they have to figure out how to deal with that. But I like when controllers acknowledge that you know what you're doing. You know the feeling of a controller being like, "Thank you for doing that."
159, contact departure.
Yeah, validation's nice.
Could do, yeah, but it should just be the normal, shouldn't it? So
yeah, exactly.
Shouldn't expect praise.
Yeah.
I feel better when I do it and I just know that they saw it done right on the scope. Like for example, the Canarsie climb. I think it's out of LaGuardia, right? People fuck that up all the time.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just like one of the climbs on, I think, one of the departures, but you have to like use a DME to like know, like DME kind of arc to like know when to turn.
Yeah.
And people probably just, go direct to the fixes and stuff. So yeah. New York has a lot of those things because there's 3 major airports kind of really close.
004, heavy contact.
Not a lot of people actually know how to fly an arc. They know how to fly a turn, but they don't know how to fly an arc between two waypoints.
Oh yeah, that's the responsibility of the pilot to know how to do that if it showed up in the approach or something. So obviously you want to check your system scars if you need to learn that. Obviously, I don't think. Well, hopefully you wouldn't expect any VATSIM pilot to choose to fly to airports they don't know how to fly approaches to. So obviously, if you don't know how to do it like an RNAV approach, you'd never fly into that until you learn an RNAV approach, right? So.
Yeah, and you can always just ask for a different approach if it has something you don't know how to do.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. Whenever I go into an airport, I'm unfamiliar with the visuals, and I can't find the visual approach chart. I will simply be like, hey, can I just do the RNAV that's available?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And they're like,
I also don't try to avoid airports that tend to give you visual approaches, because I like the VOR approaches and RNAV approaches, but ILS approaches are perfect.
Well, luckily for you, they're the most common, so depends what kind of flying you're actually doing. Never mind. Yeah.
Departure last 43.
where am I gonna fly?
Alrighty, let's see how glitchy Say Intention is going to be today.
So, are you familiar with like flying VFR in Europe? Because I would love for someone to kind of walk me through like comparing U.S. airspace and European airspace. Because I can do IFR, I feel fine in Europe. You know what I mean? Generally, if I also like do what we're saying of like only follow approaches that I actually can decipher, but
I mean,
I don't understand the VFR.
I'm trying to think back because I haven't done much VFR recently in VATSIM, but I'm assuming it's depending on the class of airspace in the UK, and mostly, well, where I do IFR, VFR anyways, is uncontrolled. So you're basically just in contact with the aerodrome itself, and you're just position reporting.
Yeah, it's like CTAF.
So they don't have like class Bravo.
Well,
Like,
it depends where you're flying. Where I'm flying is usually uncontrolled. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So if you were flying into a controlled airspace, yes, you would need to be aware of where the class Bravo is and not go into it until cleared to. I feel like that rule applies universally around the world. Is don't enter the Bravo airspace without clearance.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. I'll share my screen.
Ah, shit, I don't have any charts for this flight yet. Oops.
This is US sectional shots.
Yeah, right? So this blue around New York City, this is right, is Bravo. The red here is Charlie. And then these other rings are deltas, right? And they all require different standards of radio or clearance to transit the airspace, right? And then everything else is kind of uncontrolled.
Yeah, that's exactly the same in the UK. Yeah.
See, yeah, okay. So, but when I go to the UK, I'm going to show you. I don't know what's what. So I just want to know kind of the tiering when I go over here.
You mean the charts? We don't have sectional charts in the UK, so I
But I
wouldn't
got
be
this.
able to tell you. I don't think.
So this is like London, like where, I mean, I don't need to go to your house, but like, this is London, for example.
Yeah, of course.
It seems like there's these teal, they got a D on them, so are these deltas?
I think that's some sort of restricted airspace,
This is all
but
this
I
pink.
haven't. I
Figure this out on YouTube, but I really want to like fly VFR in Europe now.
You know what? If you
float
want to
VFR.
actually do some zone transfers, if you fly from, I think, Andrewsfield, it's quite close to this Stansted CTZ. So you can transfer into the class Bravo airspace and practice that sort of radio if you want to.
Around, right
Andrewsfield
around
is just
here in London.
a bit more north. It's north of near Tory. EGSS.
Look, let me search.
On the left airports.
SS.
Yep, that's it. There you go. If you zoom in, just EGSL, you see Andrewsfield. That's the just to the right. It says Andrewsfield, EGSL.
Just to the right. Yeah.
Yep. So you can practice by transferring to
So
standard
this is
airspace.
unpowered.
This is
there
towered.
control
I think
tower?
this
Oh,
is
it's
controlled
towered.
as well, but is you can. I think it's in different
It is
class airspace. Yep.
Yeah, see, it just, see, they're different colors, but it just both has a D, so I just don't, I'm just not familiar.
Yeah. There should be better charts. I don't know.
But this would be the class Bravo, you're saying this thing here that, like, ground, this thing that's going from the ground to 3,500, that this thing, so this is like right on the edge of,
Yeah, right on the edge. Yep.
yeah.
Hi, what's up, guys?
So you need a
Hey.
clearance to go in here, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like,
I think it's above a certain altitude. I think up to well, it says 2,000 over there, so you can do
yeah.
2,000 uncontrolled. If you go above that, you enter the class Bravo.
Right, okay. But to go, when you go into the class Bravo, you have to call them up and they have to clear you through it, right? It's not just
I
like
think
you
so.
call them up and you say, hey.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
So,
Can you look at my screen for a second?
Yep.
That's my star, right?
yes.
Okay, but I can't find it here. What should I do
Go
in
back
that
to your other screen.
situation? Here?
So that's in 2 Quebec. Okay. What runway do you have for your arrival? Because that's 3-4 left. Do you have that also programmed here?
Yep.
Okay.
3 4 left.
Is it ILS Yankee that you're flying in for, or you know what ILS you're doing? Because that might change.
No. So I every time use Yankee, ILS Yankee.
Chicken strip, that's amazing.
What?
Hmm?
You should fly there?
25 Anchorage Tower, runway 7 left at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Have you
What
checked
do
the
you
other
mean?
pages as well?
Clear for takeoff.
Stealing somebody's pool water.
Ah,
No, not that. It's go back. Press the up arrow.
the up arrow.
Yeah, just scroll through and see if you can find it.
It's a pretty nice
Yeah,
house.
Oh,
that's
down
all.
arrow now. Yeah. Okay. It might be the the other ILS then, or your nav data's out of date.
Yep. And what should I do now?
Well, I mean, you could still pick one of those connecting stars. I mean, flying the Ursa 2 Alpha in November will still put you on the correct thing because it connects to the Ursa waypoint.
Where's that waypoint? Should I edit the flight and just
I mean, you don't have to. You can
change the
just
star?
pick either one. You don't have to really edit the flight plan because you're already in the sim. They can just take it. This, yeah, you should just program it from the FMC.
Okay.
25, Fox Birds reported over the turning arm below 4,000. Contact departure.
So,
Are you being called up on frequency, by the way? Oh no, it's not you.
no. No. It's not me.
So have they cleared you for the 2Q back then, or what have they cleared you for?
It's my first time in wet sim today.
Okay, so I won't worry about the arrival yet then, or because you still have to check the ATIS when you get there to check what the active runways are. So if you just leave that for now, really, you could insert like a random Ursa arrival for now,
Just
temporary.
one of these?
Yeah, just any. Before we
Okay.
change. So.
And insert like that, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Obviously, if they key for a different approach, you can reprogram it the same way.
Should I delete that here?
Check your flight plan. What does it say?
The flight plan discontinued.
Yeah. Does your flight plan go from SADC to OG B? OG B?
Wait a second.
You could check it on your OFP. Yep, scroll down. It's not here. Okay. Routing, I think. Second one.
108539, heavy anchorage tower, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
The button that says routing and impacts.
Where is that?
Below summary
Here?
fuel.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. It says route ID. Oh,
Good morning.
not sure.
Clear for takeoff. 108539, heavy runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, you can click for now. I don't see one. Not right now.
Okay. So, that's all I have to do right now?
Clear
Me?
256, heavy anchorage tower, runway 7 right, clear to land.
7 right, clear to land, clear 256.
Why is my... Wait. Why is it like that? What is so realistic about it?
Render 907, anchorage tower, runway 33, line up and wait.
It's the Phoenix Airbus. I don't know, my graphics are good, I think.
Empire 8735, anchorage tower, birds reported below 4,000 over the turning
Yeah.
arm, runway 7 left at Romeo, clear for takeoff.
7 left, runway 7 for takeoff, we'll keep an eye on Empire 8735.
Yeah. So, by the way, will it work like that now? What do you think? Pizza?
Yeah. You should be able to fly up till Sandic, and then you just clear the discontinuity. Fine.
So, just should I clear it?
Yeah, clear it.
Okay. Whoa.
1085,
What
Phoenix,
was that?
contact departure.
Departure now, John 8539.
Just one question, why is Ankara Control screaming like this?
I don't know. So, flight plan, discontinuity, delete it. Okay. And the flight plan. I think that's all right.
You can check, can't you? So if you go back to flight plan, go up to looking at your ethos.
My what?
Sorry, the autopilot sort of looking thing. It's not
I
on your
can't
FMC.
understand you.
Look up on your glare shield.
33 clear for
Okay.
takeoff, Ryan,
Go
907.
over to the knob and where it says rows, yeah, switch it to plan, and then you can step through and check your routing.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, man.
Look
And
okay?
do you have any advice for me? Like, I have one more question. So, after I take off, do I have to switch manually to Istanbul, or how does that work to approach? I mean,
So the
what
ILS is
steps
automatically
are?
tuned.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, after I take off and after the handoff, does it tune automatically, or what do I have to do
Number 3236 Papa.
Yeah,
for the
so,
arrival?
Tower, make a left turn for the boat hole. Runway 7 left, echo, clear for takeoff.
So yeah, the ILS frequency is automatically tuned, so you don't have to worry about that. You just have to make sure you press your LS next to your flight directors, your landing system, when you're doing your descent, so the ILS needles pop up. Apart from that, if you're doing it uncontrolled, you're just doing the descent and everything else yourself. So, managing your speeds and altitudes.
Okay,
descent
so
things.
where do I have to click on LS?
Yeah, you're clicking LS, yeah.
Yeah, but when?
Just any time in your descent. So just before you
after
Let
I-
the bag open.
yeah,
While I descend.
yeah. So ideally before you like a good few minutes before you have to intercept your localizer or class lock. So
Ah,
you're ready.
all right.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
the SOPs when you press it because I don't fly it in real life. But
Yeah, we'll see. Thank you.
My stream
It's all good.
keeps not quitting, but
Departure.
when it quits, it says check your CD key, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I got
Also,
nothing
make
but
sure you put
problems.
your initial altitudes so you can set up your autopilot correctly. And in your remote control panel.
Runway 33 taxi via Kilo.
Plus 7 left at Echo 33 via Kilo, Minimax security
49 heavy Anchorage Tower, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Okay.
Clear for takeoff, 33, FedEx 49 heavy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
hello.
just, yeah, I just set up thing, the push to talk in Discord.
Number 67 Lima traffic departing runway 33 northbound heavy 777, FedEx Caution White Turtles.
Yeah, you never wanted to be a mod. Oh, shit.
Number 67 Lima traffic departing runway 33 northbound heavy 777.
Would you say running DLSS is worth it? What's your specs?
Anchorage Tower, transmit 142 with the percent right.
Transmit 142 Anchorage Tower, runway 7 right, good to land.
Good land, 7 right, transmit 142.
Fortune.
Tower 67 Lima would like to request a begin descent.
Number 67 Lima second.
We'd like to request a begin descent.
I felt like I
67
noticed
Lima
the
approved,
effect when I upgraded my
offset about a quarter mile left, traffic
DLS.
departing runway 33 northbound.
Would you say it's worth it though, for like the worse looking fast cockpit? Just for like more FPS?
Tower, 25 6.
I have no idea, man.
Or does it really put?
25 Anchorage Tower, hold short to runway 7
But
right at Charlie.
you can use
Hold short
DLS
to 7
swapper.
right at
It's just-
Charlie, 825.
Do you use it?
I
67 Lima
I
descent,
used the
departing
latest
traffic
one,
is safe.
yeah. The latest DLS
Number
version
67
is
Lima
Microsoft
behind that
Flight
traffic,
Simulator.
turn right, crossover runway 33, enter left downwind for runway 7 left.
Okay.
Behind the traffic right turn, left downwind for 7 left.
You have to use like a manual update thing, don't you? I'll look on YouTube anyway.
Yeah, it's called DLS swapper.
Okay.
Number 67 667 Lima, additional traffic
Yeah,
scheduled to
yes.
left. Depart North Lake segment of
Whatever
1500,
TS
about a
is up with that.
half
I
mile
don't know
to
if
your
like
left.
commercial access.
Yeah.
Angry Tower, good morning, Southern Tower 2545, heavy runway 7 right, runway 7
I forgot that I
25,
put
45 heavy, tower
push to
7 right,
talk and
to
I'm
land.
just talking.
7 right, clear to land, Southern Tower 2545 heavy.
I do that all the time, man.
Yeah.
I forget.
Did you ask something to me?
Yes. Are you noticing like a good improvement when you're using the LSS for FPS, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 30 FPS.
Parallel runway is a
from
metro
just
liner.
the
Runway
LSS?
7 left,
Yeah.
clear to land.
That's really good.
Oh my god. Okay.
1082 cross, runway 7 left at golf and contact ground.
And
Okay.
is it normal that I'm getting disconnected from the VPilot network? Is it because I'm AFK?
Usually not, no.
That's
How long
just
were
like
you
a
gone for?
network thing, I think.
Okay. What
Just
do we
try to
do in
reconnect.
this?
You just reconnect.
Okay.
I've noticed that it's been going
352,
down
runway 33,
occasionally when I've been on. I've had controllers who had crashes, or there's been network things recently.
Alright, connected.
I mean, were you just on? Like you just got kicked off?
Yeah.
Okay. So then just call up whoever you were talking to. Just call them and say you get disconnected.
I think I don't have ATC here.
Fortune,
Yes?
where are you gonna depart from?
I'm gonna depart from Ankara. LTAC.
Angry Tower, good morning,
Alright.
Triple Y to heavy, runway 33, hold,
Yeah, okay, Ankara,
Hello,
rate,
Zan. Hey guys.
point off.
I
Just had some questions regarding GSX on the 777. When it says please use the FMC to load the fuel, does someone know how to do it?
Just the 142, turn left at Delta.
Like, does anyone
Short
here
turn
use
runway 7 left.
GSX?
I have GSX. I think I can help you.
Do you know how to do the refueling part on the 777?
I have the 777, so I think it's the same with the 73 as well, like in the FMS.
It says waiting for your action. Close R, entry 2. Close R, entry 5.
Oh, okay. Go to click return on your
Oh, here?
FMS.
FM,
Yeah,
yeah.
return. Click doors,
Doors.
and it says just just click next page.
Damage off, I see. Yeah, no,
Next
I
page.
never fly you with damage.
Are
Damage
all
is so
your-
bugged in this game, it's not even funny.
Okay, you see where it says close? Like the soft
Yep.
key? Yeah, so
Yep.
click that.
Southern 142 cross.
And then there's one on the bottom as well, so click that as well. Alright, now that should not continue coming up.
I can still hear the beep.
Go factor runway 7 left at Charlie. Quick takeoff.
Yes, fine. Wait, so you want to do refueling?
Yeah, I was gonna fuel up, but there's nothing coming up.
33, line up and wait.
You say, so should I request again or something?
Request refueling, yeah.
Already,
request
they were just outside right now. I don't know where they disappeared to.
Close R entry 2. Go back inside. Go to whatever you want.
No, I'm not ready for pushback, am I?
947 heavy.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
it won't push you back. It'll just attach the tug already, but it's fine.
On board true. Yes.
Alright, go in the exterior, please. Hold up, wait. Go in the outside camera.
Here they are.
I need to see where
No, they're leaving. They're leaving. They're
close.
done.
Close R entry. I see. Okay, go inside the cockpit. Click close there. Alright, click close on. What did that close? Alright, click close on the the top one and on entry 2, and then do the one on the same on the other side. Close. And there's one up top as well.
Stop.
Oh,
It
okay.
stopped. But where's the
Well,
fueling truck? It's not even here.
Close the what's it called? The
Matt?
cargo. You're done with the cargo thing. Are you already fueled?
No, it should have told me.
Wait, let me see. Go
It's
to
saying
the right
it
side.
says requesting fueling service.
You already have fuel in your thing.
Well, the action didn't even. Oh, here?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
already
I
have
got it.
fuel.
I was actually like the whole time it just kept on beeping, so I got my fuel. I just kept on barking at me because of the doors. I think.
So click close on all of the doors and then arm them. Because you're getting ready for departure, right?
Yeah, I think
Close
we're good
all.
here. Yeah, I think yeah.
Wait, are you ready to close and arm the doors or no? Or are you
I don't
still
know
boarding?
if we're boarding should be done. I'm not sure though. Let's go check
Catering
back.
service complete. Go check. Yeah. Is this a long haul or?
Nah, it's just from Munich to Paris.
Matt?
Oh, they're only boarding crew. So you're here for maybe another 20 minutes before you depart.
Yeah, hello?
I've been here for the past an hour, bro. So
Are you gonna be
I don't even know how to
ATC?
fly the 777. First and foremost, that's the thing.
I'm currently flying. I can't.
You had a
be-
Damn. Okay, okay.
Yo, lads, can I get some luck? Because I'm about to do my
I
first
could do
landing.
the ATC if I want
Mallorca.
to. Currently, I'm
Oh,
flying.
there we go.
Yeah, no problem. I just asked.
Passengers boarding style.
If there's no ATC, I just go take off.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, no
Alright.
ATC, just take off. If there is ATC, then obviously just wait for instructions and that, etc.
Yeah.
Yo,
Alright.
gotta close this door, that's for sure. Oh, we go back.
I can actually see Mallorca. I need to begin decreasing my altitude. I'm at 28,000 feet and like 100 nautical miles out. I might be cooked. I might actually be cooked here.
Oh, there we go, it's closed.
But I have actually got a stable approach going on, so I might be okay.
Oh my goodness, we've got a British person in here. Hey there, buddy.
Yep, we do have a Brit.
British.
British lad.
Yeah, lad, get in there.
Get in there, lad. Yeah, I'm just doing a version to Mallorca from Geneva. I haven't been going that quick, to be honest. I've been going like 300 knots cruising, but I think I've cruised too high.
How can you cruise too high, buddy? You didn't set up something?
Yeah, I've cruised around 32,000 feet for like an hour, for a flight that's at around 1 hour.
Oh, what? Nah, the usual 1 hour flights go up to like 40,000, but trust me. Like the short flights, they take you so high. You go
They
very
don't
high.
here, I'm not gonna lie, they only take you to like FL30, which I mean that is 30,000 feet. I mean FL300.
Yeah, I can see them now. Yep, walk right through there.
Yeah, I've just done Geneva to PMR. I'm like less than 100 nautical miles out. I'm probably just gonna cruise at 20k
Waving
for a
at the
bit.
fire. I get bored. I make
So
a lot
like
of sceneries.
98 nautical miles out now.
You want to see? Hold on, I got you on.
Where's
Right,
my objective gone? That helps me. Oh, his sunset is pretty good.
Oh,
His sunset around Mallorca's pretty good, I must be, to be honest.
oh, it's sunset. It's sunset where you're landing.
Palma, Mallorca.
It's if you're on live weather. I'm sure is that near Munich because it's sunset here. So
No, it's like Spain. Mallorca's Spain.
yeah, it's not too far. Yeah,
It's like an
should have
hour away
sunsets
from
around the same
Geneva, which
time.
is where I've
Yeah.
departed from.
Yeah, it's not the same.
My
Sunset
first
is
flight as
beautiful.
well, to be honest.
I wish I was in the sky
Sunset,
right
I'm
now.
not gonna lie, sunset in 2020 is pretty good.
Yeah. Everything in 2020 is good, bro.
Yeah, this A320 Neo is pretty good. In fact, I'll stream and I'll show you what I'm on about. I'll stream my landing, and then I can get some advice. So I'm gonna need it.
What are you flying, buddy?
You'll see. Just an A320 Neo.
Oh, a basic, innit?
Yep, basic.
Everybody flies a 320, bro.
I should be alright for fuel. In fact, yeah, I am. I'm like halfway down the
How do I speed it up? I don't want to wait the whole process. Can I speed it up?
Yeah, you can.
How do I speed up GSX, guys?
Are you ready for this open?
I know how to speed up in 2020.
Only 20 passengers have boarded so far, bruv. Oh my goodness. Take your lovely time, you piece of goodness.
I'm also flying on a keyboard and mouse, but
Yeah.
I've linked a controller to it, so yeah, it's not that bad. Sunset's pretty good.
Anchorage, November 613 Bravo Kilo, passing over Tudor, and down.
3 Bravo Kilo, overfly runway 33, enter left down on runway 7 left.
Overfly 33, left down. Wind for 7 left, 3 Bravo Kilo.
I think I've done everything then. Hold on. Let me check let me check.
I don't know what time I'll be scheduled to land because this plane goes pretty slow. Probably around 20 minutes from now.
Romeo, taxi to parking, Casa 10 Papa.
Sunbury 804 traffic, heading to your left in a mile, left your departure course, contact departure flight.
Departure 804, traffic insane.
Southern Cargo 2549, heavy, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Runway 33, clear for takeoff. Southern Cargo 2549er, heavy.
Giant 99, 13 heavy Anchorage Tower, traffic will cross over field, runway 33, line up and wave.
Runway 33, line up and wave, Giant 9913.
Yeah, I hate landing in dark as well.
Just change it, bro. It's okay.
I'm online. I can't. I'm in an online service, I can't change it. Should be alright
can.
though.
No, you can't change it, bro. No one will know your weather.
Yeah, I'm not that bothered. I think I'll be alright.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's a good sunset, I must be honest. I think I'm too high. I need to decrease my altitude. I need to sort my approach out. Also decrease that. And my speed goes down.
Contact departure, good day, Southern Cargo 2549 heavy.
Giant 9913 heavy, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, well, it just has to increase for a bit.
9913.
I'm not that bothered, I'll sort it out.
85 heavy Anchorage Tower, runway 33, line up and wave.
Line up and wait, 33, Connie 900.
What throttle should I go to for like landing?
For what? Landing?
A320 Neo, when I land. What like percentage should I go
for a
to?
Neo, you should be around like when you're landing around 120 knots.
Yeah, no,
but
I need
that's-
percentage of the throttle.
Just let your auto throttle do the work.
I don't know how to set that up.
You just set your flaps, bro. Like when you're coming in, or about when you're like coming in on your final turn, you just set one flaps, and then two, and then three. You slowly like do flaps one by one, while keeping an eye on your speed. Because if you're going too fast for the set of flaps that you've set your,
Yeah, I'm going
like your
270
planes,
right now. I can
and
just about. I'm at
just do
20,000 feet though.
oh nah, you shouldn't be dropping flaps right now.
I'm not dropping flaps now, no.
Not anytime soon, yeah.
I've still
you get
got
to
another
like,
60 nautical miles to go. I need ILS, that's the thing.
oh, you're doing ILS, yeah.
I actually don't know how to do it. I just need the heading for PMI's runway.
Your plane
What do
should
you
line
mean
you up.
overspeeding, you
Jet 99, 13 heavy contact departure.
I'm not overspeeding, bro. Oh, someone joined. Nice.
Jet 99, 13 heavy contact departure.
Hola, привет.
Obrigado. Oh, that you say,
Chauffeur.
Deep voice.
So,
I'll be honest, that was a right deep voice.
Hey, grosse
Why is I can barely see out of my windscreen, bro?
Speak Russian?
Probs. That should be alright. I don't have to clean it as well.
Y'all queefing on the 737 right now?
A320. Sorry, but I'm not an A320-200. Fuck's that
Just
about?
fighting fire and fucking fly some.
Probably just it. Forgot what button I pressed now to change camera. I think it was etc. No.
I finally returned.
I'm finna fly this low fucking VOR approach.
Bravo Kilo, turn left at Golf, cross runway 7 left at Golf, contact ground.
Exit Golf. 3 Bravo Kilo.
3 Bravo Kilo and cross runway 7 left at Golf, contact ground 121.9er.
Dude's flying Chinook, bro.
Contact ground 121.
What?
Last 130 Anchorage Tower, runway 33, line up and wait.
33, line up and wait, last 130.
Hello?
yo.
Cockpit to ground, connect to tug.
29, 85
That should
heavy
be a
contact
push
departure.
push 85 heavy. Just saying. You guys shouldn't have been able to hear me say that. That's weird. Hold up. I gotta fix that. I'll annoy the shit out of you with my saying intentions stuff.
Jeez, I've still got 40 nautical miles left. Chill out. Right, I don't know which approach I should take into Palma.
Which side are you coming from?
Runway 33, go for takeoff.
Is a airport like? Are you like straight? Can you go straight into your runway, or you have to go like?
To the north of me.
So
That's
which
it.
runway? Are you like? Can you go straight into your runway? Like, can you do an RNAV? Like.
I don't think. In fact, I can actually. I think the markers are.
Just do an ILS, bro. Make your life easy. That just makes your life easy. Just do an ILS.
Yeah, I think I can just about see runway.
Oh.
Just.
And
I used to settle.
what altitude?
Air 45, runway 33, go for takeoff.
Go for takeoff to 3 Air 45.
Number 652, Bravo, correction, 652 Golf Bravo, Anchorage Tower, runway 33, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 33, 652 Golf Bravo.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think the runway's this way.
132, take care.
I think so. It looks like it. Right. Yeah, it's gonna be dark when I land, but that's fine. I'll decrease throttle by another pit.
If anybody wants to watch, I'm on approach.
Approaching to where?
Raleigh Durham Airport.
Alright. I'm just sorting out my approach into Palmer now, and then I'll have a look.
Yeah, I'm not on finals.
Are you
What's your
in that
ETA?
storm, or are you south of that?
What's your ETA?
It's not-
Hold on. Right, I need to have a look at iOS.
Hello?
I need to have a look at my iOS.
Hello. What you guys doing?
I'm just doing an approach into Mallorca now. I'm about to go on final. Just need to decrease the speed.
Just flight center.
And pull my throttle up a bit. I'm like 20 nautical miles now. I'm just about to enter Mallorca itself. Now I just need to look at which side the room. Yeah. No. I'm gonna have to turn in. So I'm coming in from the north side of the island, I think. There's someone just behind me as well. Like 50 nautical miles behind me. Coming in. Oh no! Why are you there? Oh, I want to see this guy's hair, if I'm being quite truthful. There's a kid. I think it's a jet. I think it's a jet too. No. What the fuck is that airline? It's an Airbus house livery. It's just a house livery. I knew I was coming in right way. I've got my run. I'm just gonna line up with my runway there. But I'm gonna go opposite to this guy. Just get him out of mid-air collision. We might have a fucking mid-air collision here, guys.
You guys have my profile picture.
I'm just gonna have to navigate this beautiful way. And trust me, I will. Shit, I couldn't have done the wrong thing there.
What's going on?
But
What is going on? I think my rudder's a little broken.
Probably is, mate. Yeah. There's 3 people coming into Mallorca at the same time. I never knew Mallorca were this busy.
This fella, bro.
I'm gonna have to slot in the.
Good 11 Anchorage Tower, runway 7 left at Echo, clear for takeoff. FedEx 19 Heavy, runway 33, clear for takeoff. Runway 33, clear for takeoff, FedEx 19 Heavy.
Alright.
Number 2, Golf Bravo, contact departure today. Departure today, 2 Golf Bravo. Window 409, Anchorage Tower, runway 33, line up and wait. 33, line up and wait, window 409.
I don't know what's happening with my rudder. Fucking Phoenix, man.
Number 711, offset about a half mile to the left, traffic departing runway 33 northbound, a heavy 777, caution wake turbulence. Offsetting.
And we're on final.
Anchorage Tower, Piper 3236, Papa, up on the bend in the power lines for Anchorage, way out Tango. Number 3236 Papa, Anchorage Tower, report the FedEx hangar. Report FedEx hangar, 36 Papa, and we got the deviation with approach. 711, verify offset to the left, traffic on the roll now, runway 33 northbound, heavy 777. Yeah, we're to the left, 711. Number 711, do you have that traffic in sight? Inside, 711. 711, maintain visual separation from that traffic, caution wake turbulence. Maintain visual separation, 711.
That perchance could be a...
FedEx 19 heavy traffic heading to your right, miles southbound has you in sight. Contact departure. Departure traffic inside, FedEx 19 heavy. Hood 11, birds reported over the tourniquet arm at, below 4,000, contact departure, get 8. Departure to Hood 11. 409, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
33, clear for takeoff, 409.
Might regret doing that, but
We're 711, enter right downwind, runway 33, clear to land.
Right, downwind, 33, clear to land, 711.
Number 36 Papa, traffic ahead and to your right, just airborne off runway 33 northbound at C-130.
And 36 Papa is we have traffic.
Number 36 Papa, maintain visual separation from that traffic, caution wake turbulence.
Okay, visual separation, caution wake turbulence, 36 Papa.
Have auto
Traffic
throttle.
ahead and to your right in a mile southbound.
Yeah.
heading
What's
to
your
site,
speed?
contact departure.
Inside, go to departure 4092.
Number 36
Yeah,
Papa,
land
enter
at
right downwind,
140.
correction, runway 33, clear to land.
Okay, right downwind, 33, clear land for 36 Papa.
Have your nose a little bit up when you're coming in, and then just as you land, hold it more back. When it says retard, to put your throttles to idle, and then slowly move your nose back. No, have you see the lines? Have the dot on like the first line, the very barely have it up, and then when it says retard, just put your power back and slowly pull back.
Guys.
You need to change. Oh, sorry. You need to change the speed on your auto throttle because right now it's gonna go to 100 knots and you're gonna stall. You need to increase. Yeah, your speed there. Yeah, you need to increase that. If you want auto throttle.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, welcome. Guys, I have a question.
Change it to 140. And then click X when you hit 140. X.
7 right for 36 Papa.
And then auto throttle.
But how do I go back to where the hell was that thing? The doors. I
Why
can't
is it
find it.
bringing it back? There you go.
How do I access the doors again from the FMC?
Do you have climb? Do you have climb on your throttle on the D10?
4 Alpha Kilo is looking for that traffic, almost at the FedEx hangar. 4 Kilo, roger there in their base turn, just to be in the hangar now. Runway 7
This
left,
guy's the most British guy I thought.
Runway 7 right.
Guys, I can't see my top of descent. Is that normal?
You can calculate it.
Chicken.
Wait.
Chicken strip it.
You already did you?
What shit are you making now?
Go to your FMS. Go to your FMS. There, that's your altitude. Now you need to drop.
What?
Via that.
Charlie
So,
Jones.
like the up arrow. The up arrow.
Fuck off, you fat little neek.
Up arrow.
Wait, is it actually that?
Arrow. Top of descent. And then you see it.
No way, I
See
guess.
SD? That's your top of descent.
Where is that?
What is it with all the British kids coming in here today? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
so many British kids. Too many.
Yeah, there's so many
Oh,
British.
that one?
Why is there so many?
Yeah.
British
Oh,
So
man,
that's your top.
pop
That's your
man.
top
Oh,
of
there's
descent.
no American one. What the fuck?
What a
I didn't hear.
Why you invaded me?
Yeah, fuck you. 100.
Oh, yeah, anyways, chicken strips, mate. You need to stop posting on You need to stop posting on Facebook.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you keep getting abused on Facebook.
I know, they're just so rude.
Good, isn't it? It's
Wait,
good,
who's
I commented. Someone put about fucking like this. This should not be. This is Flight Simulator. I said this is any simulator.
That's right. At this
It's
point,
good,
it's
isn't
any
it?
simulator, and I'm showing it. It's any simulator. I don't give a fuck. You know they deleted
good,
this.
isn't it?
They deleted this. Look, they deleted my May the 4th shit.
Yeah, because it's not flight related, and it is because literally it's a hot air balloon.
It is. I had a helicopter.
Yeah,
I literally had a helicopter in front of a Star Destroyer. How did that take place?
You don't do echo, turn left to echo, and then take on. Okay, we're going to echo for Alpha Kilo, thank you.
Wait, Harry, what are you doing?
Well, Harry, what are you doing?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, Harry! Hooray!
What are you doing?
Hooray! Hooray!
Man, it just fucks up.